Sparkly's here, and welcome to the Spark Show, where we got comedy, news, and two forgettable digs.
With Sparks.
You've got tiny wrists.
Pike.
Hates French toast and your children.
Greg. And you, the committee.
Yo, what up, fucker?
Subscribe now and become a committee member. Let's rock.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hello! How are ya? Thanks for being here. What's going on? Everything all right? Good, great, wonderful. It's Friday. You made it. I made it. We all made it. It feels really damn good. It feels damn good to have you here along with us. Look at this, and it's a very special day here because Pike, you made it back from work safe and sound. Look at that. That's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I said I was going to hurry, and you text me like a dad. You said, well, be safe, don't speed. And I said, I fucking wish I could speed. That's the problem, is I'm going 20 miles per hour down the interstate. That's what's taking so long.
It was one of those commutes, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bummer.
Friday, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I'm here, so thank you.
Absolutely. Non-financial advisor at Pike Taylor Radio on all social media. And then we got this gentleman here. I was going to talk about his commute 6 feet from his bed at Great Salerno on all social media.
That is correct.
Yeah, dude.
I'm over here refreshing for that PS5 Friday drop at Best Buy over here.
God.
We'll see how that goes.
And we're back. The exact same spot we were yesterday. Or last week.
Yeah, last week. I had a gig yesterday or 2 days ago, so I'm going to use that money to try to get a PS5 now if it works. We'll see.
So wait a minute. So you're doing comedy again, huh?
No, this was Griage, one of his photo shoots. I actually have one today also, but I had one a couple days ago. This is pretty interesting because, this was a referral. Okay. So I'd never seen the person, you know?
Yeah.
And in like the messages, they're like, I heard you do editing and I just want you to make me look sexy and nice and pretty and all this stuff, right? So I hadn't seen the person.
Like, I don't do heavy editing. Jeez.
Dude, So I showed up and I'm like, how the fuck am I going to make this person look attractive? I have no idea,
Ooh,
and I'm hoping they don't listen to this, but so it's like,
I heard you do a podcast as well. I'm going to listen.
Like if I was selling these pictures as art, like Picasso, it would make sense. You know what I mean? But like they're supposed to be a face, a normal human face. And there's almost so much you could do with like a dead tooth. And dude, okay. Here's the thing. When you do portraits, you got to be careful because if you get too close to them, it can look like a fisheye lens. So their nose will be elongated. Use lens grade. Well, I stayed 30 feet away from this chick, and it looked like a fucking fisheye lens. Anyway, it looked like I was looking out of a peephole in a door. To see if something.
No.
So I'm like sitting there, like, what am I supposed to do with this face?
Yeah.
And so the thing is, she paid me already. And I still haven't sent her the photos because I'm afraid of sending them over to her because I'm gonna I want to do good. I want her to like what she paid for.
Yeah.
But at the same time, her instructions were impossible. So
right. Maybe you should just be like, hey, stand on a skateboard because this is how fisheye lenses look good. Yeah.
Exactly. Next time, don't let somebody hit you in the face with a skateboard. Ooh. And then maybe before the photos.
Oh, that's sad. Well, maybe you think she's gorgeous, Beauty's in the eye.
I don't know. Well, that's what I'm hoping.
The fisheye of the beholder. Yeah.
Nobody would ask for photos if they didn't already think they were the sexiest person in the world.
That's what I'm hoping. So I'm hoping I send them over to her and she's like, oh, there's me again, super hot, and then I'm like, oh, good. And that's it. And then I move on.
What you got to do, Greg, is you got to just send them. You got to it's like when you send an email and just click, and then you're like, okay. Ooh, that one kind of burned a little bit, and then you just you wait for the fallout to cool off. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Right.
But you got to get that out of your life, dude. You got to get that off your plate.
I'll be sending Grover her edited photos later this afternoon, and we'll see how that goes.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, hey, welcome. Shout out to the committee. Thank you so much for being here. Donna is here. Donna says, Happy Friday. Well, there you go. Happy 5 on Friday to
Hey.
you as well, Donna. Thank you for being here. Shout out to anyone who's hit subscribe over there on youtube.com/Sparks Radio. Thank you so much. Or left some reviews over on Apple Podcasts. We got some new reviews rolling in. It's exciting. Thank you so much. This upcoming week, we're going to do I Heard That, Common Investing. We're going to be talking about Pike. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. We're going to be talking about buying options. Oh, shit. When we're talking about buying options on for stocks, watch out because I know, Pike, I know you love to gamble. And then this could be your new thing. And that's why I'm kind of hesitant to do it because you can blow through a lot of cash pretty quick with
no, please.
Buying
There's
options.
no casinos around here. And football's over, so I have nothing to sports bet on. So I'm like really needing something.
Yeah.
I'm considering starting like drugs or something. So this will be good.
Don't. Yeah. Wait till this upcoming week. We're going to be talking about that and talking about how a lot of people it's crazy. So just real quick, if you don't know what I'm talking about, when you're buying options, what you end up doing is you're using leverage in the stock market. Kind of like when you get a mortgage for a house, you don't need your own money. You only have to put up a certain percent. It's kind of the same way. So I'll be talking about that, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. But I'm really looking forward to it. And then also, announcement today here, before we dive in on the 5 questions, this is the last 5 on Friday that we're doing here, not for Patreon members. So if you're a member of the Patreon, well then
Patreon.com/Sparks Radio.
this will be easy for you, all right? Because nothing's going to change. But the podcast and the show that you're watching right now is only going to be up there for the Patreon. So if you're a member of the special committee, well then hot damn, guess what? You're getting this. And it's going to be, I have a feeling it's going to be even more diesel gasoline than it is now because it's only going to be for Patreon. And you've been warned.
Yeah.
That's all we got to say. You've been warned.
Yeah. Pay up, shitbags.
So we'll be doing 5 on Friday for the members of the special committee. So jump on over there, patreon.com/Sparks Radio. It'll be on there as a podcast and it'll be on there as a video as well. So shout out to members of the special committee. Remember, you sign up for that, you get hooked up with the member of the special committee sticker, but you also get the Project Payham sticker and the elevated committee member sticker as well. That's our little way of saying thank you for signing up, and we really do appreciate it. So shout out to members of the special committee, some of which, by the way, have messaged me this week, and I took 3 of the names out, 2 DMs because I never like putting names in DMs. I figured they send it via DM. They might want to be quiet about it or private. That's fine. I won't shout you out. And then 1, and this is question number 1. I took her name off because I didn't want to risk anything if she was like, oh, I didn't know you'd put it out there publicly. But here we go. Question number 1, fellas. Should I still be talking to my ex from 3 years ago? He has strong feelings. He still has strong feelings. Should I still be talking to my ex from 3 years ago? He still has strong feelings. And just to give you an idea of who sent this, this is a female. She is in her 20s and she's still in college, last thing I heard. So college, female, 20s. 3 years ago, had an ex. He still has strong feelings. She's chatting him up. What do you guys think? Good idea? Bad idea?
Well, I think we're missing a variable. Like, does she like him or not? Is it not? Are we assuming she doesn't have feelings?
Well, she says he still has strong feelings. It sounds like she doesn't. It sounds
but
he still has the strong feelings.
well, another caveat though is when she says talking, like, are they, fucking, or is it
talking.
like they're just talking? Like, are they dating and not serious, or are they still having sex and like she thinks they're just friends and he doesn't? Or I think there's a whole lot of stuff there.
So you're saying we're missing too much info? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I just think
bad
that
at
we,
this.
if we're operating under the assumption that she's not into him and he's into her, you know what I mean? I think that's a different than if they're just
under that assumption. But just because that's how I read it. That's what I'm reading between the lines here. Like, she's just talking. They're just talking.
Yeah.
They're not.
Okay.
They're not doing anything else other than just chit-chatting. And then
I think
he's still got some strong feelings. And she's trying to be like nice and trying to be friends and that kind of
right.
thing. Yeah.
But I think it's also different. I don't know how you think about this, Pike, is if she's with somebody else now, I think it's different than if she's not too. Like if she's in a relationship like if I'm with a girl and we're like in a serious relationship or something, and there's this guy that's calling her all the time, like, I miss you, like every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm probably like, excuse me, like what the fuck? You know. But at the same time, if she, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's and that's totally fine. Some people would be like, oh, okay, jealous. I'm like, no, there's nothing wrong with fucking as a dude being like, hey, this guy obviously still likes you, so like let's not humor him, because that's all you're doing. Even though if you don't like him, in his head, he's spending his whole day and night thinking because you responded to something now I think I got her now finally. So no, I was gonna say do whatever the fuck you want, but no, stop talking to him immediately.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: is like when you hang up that phone, that's over for you, but not for him for another 3-4 hours after that fucking phone call. Like,
he's just remembering. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So. I mean, you got to kind of take them into account too of what you're doing to this person by, allowing this to continue. But
yeah, if he's got strong feelings, then it's almost like you're just leading him on. If it's not a mutual, we're just friends. We got it. If he has strong feelings, you got to really be blunt with this guy, because clearly 3 years, strong feelings. Clinger. You got to get rid of this guy. You're like,
right. And if you're talking they're this young in their 20s. I mean, this guy could have been in love with this girl since he was a teenager, or 20 years old. I mean, that's cut yourself territory right there. You know what I mean? That's not like a grown man, like
Yeah, you don't realize like there's other things in life that are pretty great and
exactly
pretty awesome, and you don't need to sit there and stress about this one super narrow focus. When you're in your 20s, your view of the world is like this. And then every year you get older, you start realizing, your field of vision grows, Max is here. Max is watching. Max says, no, that's the reason they are the X. And I agree with you, Max. I'm right there with you.
See, but then it depends on the situation again, because, in I'm friends with like all my exes, and I know people say it's crazy and weird, but like, I don't see a reason to stop talking to somebody you care about as long as you both that you're just friends now. Of course. I have no problem with that. I mean, they're my best friend probably in the whole world is somebody I dated like 20 million years ago. You know what I mean? So it's like, or one of them anyway. But so it's like, I think that's possible. It's just you both have to be on the same page. You can't have one person still be into it and the other person like trying to get away from it. I mean, that doesn't.
Yeah.
And you turn to like Pepe Le Pew and shit. I mean, that's not fun.
No, do not turn into Pepe Le Pew. Not a good look. I mean, not even it's 2021, but he never got the girl. If you ever remember, like that was the moral of the story, was that the creep shouldn't get the girl at the end of the episode.
Plus he stunk.
Yeah, and he was smelly. Like, ooh. Here we go. Question number 2. This comes from @Eric with a K _A15 on Instagram. You were just unconscious for a week. What's most likely the reason it happened? I know how it happens, because I almost die all the time. I have horrible toes. Like my feet are gross and disgusting, and it's like my big toe is like they look like this, like the second toe hangs out there like they're an inch above the rest of them, and that toe gets caught on the stairs.
Well,
all right.
I mean, not to be tough or anything, but it's just a fact. Like I've been hit in the head with pipes and all kind. I've never been like knocked out unconscious before, where I fell asleep. So, and I've been knocked on the ground like, oh, that's hurt, but I've never been like asleep. So I'm thinking it would have to be either a stroke or a heart attack where I just died or something, and maybe like they came back to life. But I think stroke's the most likely, of the scenarios.
Sure, that makes sense. Dude, you just said that, and I realized, oh shit, I am really soft, and I've passed out a million times. And wait a minute, I'm gonna go back and tweak my answers. 'Cause
Yeah, Sparks would be like if he had the vaccine.
yeah. Did I get a shot that day? Did anyone start talking about blood? Did I stand up too fast? Because I get really lightheaded like when that happens. Yeah. That happens a lot. What do you got, Pike? You seem like you're comfortable with a lot of shit.
Yeah, I've never passed out. But
Really?
I guess if I did, no. I don't know. Maybe like some sort of violence from, I don't know, my wife or something. Like maybe I said something or did something.
The old rolling pin or whatever.
Yeah. I think that's most. I'm not saying it's likely, but it's probably most likely.
Sure. I would assume it's something. You're in Florida, so I mean, you got to think of these like Florida man stories. I would assume it would be something
true.
from that. Like,
Yeah,
bit by
it could be an
something down
animal.
there.
Yeah, dude, my wife, speaking of her, just the other day, she casually goes, "Oh, I saw a snake today." I'm like, "You fucking did not." No. Like, don't. Next time you do that, just don't say anything ever, because now I can't even like walk near grass.
Where'd
Like,
you
I have
see
to take
it?
the long way into our building. On a sidewalk, she heard something in a bush, and all of a sudden it just like plopped on
Fuck
the sidewalk.
that.
God
Oh,
damn.
yeah, and I'm like,
no way.
I know. And I hate it, but I needed to know more. So I'm like, how big was it? She's like, not very big. I'm like, let me see. And she goes like, like way bigger than not big. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck off. No.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no,
that's-
dude,
that's
no way,
been
man.
haunting
No.
me. Yeah.
No.
There's supposedly like a what do they call that when there's like a whole bunch of something, like it's overtaking the area or whatever? I don't know, but
Invasive
supposedly there's a
species.
shit. Yeah, supposedly there's a shitload of what is it, pythons or something in Florida that are eating all the fucking other animals and shit. I like because people like had them as pets or something. They started breeding and they're spreading all over the state. So maybe that was one of those fucking things. I don't know,
Dude. Snake people are the worst people. I mean, can we come into agreement with that?
I
fucking
think
weird,
I
dude.
think there's many characteristics of them that are the same, like
That are
know.
bad. They're not good characteristics.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, they brush their teeth, they pay their taxes. It's not like
Yeah, no.
It's
Well, like snake people are also the ones that build a like little room for them to play video games and that moves around at their house and like, you know what I mean? Or like they always have some or they're into like some kind of fucking what is that where you role play, live action role play or
LARPing.
whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coast.
So there's a lot of different categories. I think snake people are usually encompass, in
Yes.
there, and they're all dumb.
Dude,
they're all
here
very
we
weird
go.
and dumb.
Snake people, military boots, cargo pants, male
Yes.
ponytails, some kind of
Yes.
12 to 15-year-old SUV. I mean, that's just it. Like a Chevy
Yes.
Blazer, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Tons of
Tank top.
Rubbermaid containers. They're all
Yes.
first thing they say, be like, it's friendly. That's always the first, like,
Yeah.
it's not gonna bite you. It's a friendly, venomous snake. Get out of here. You don't understand.
Yeah. And then 5 minutes in, they're trying to sell you their old account on World of Warcraft or something. Like, I'm already all the way up to this level. You won't even have to work very hard. Couple $100.
Wait a minute. Pike's microphone fell off the stand. My God.
Yeah, what is happening? right now?
We know what's going on there. Oh,
I've seen
boy.
a microphone fall off. I've never seen it become disconnected from the fucking microphone
Well,
before.
he did that so he could twist it, so he could screw it. And you know
Oh,
what?
I see.
Wait a minute. He can't talk to us.
He doesn't. I don't think he knows what an XLR is. He
He's-
just like has it dangling on the thing.
He can hear us, but he can't respond. So
Oh,
now
he
we
can hear
say-
us. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
we want.
Yeah, we could say whatever.
That's a big
we want.
microphone, by the way. That thing on top of it is like gigantic. What is that thing called again? The
The shock
the
mount?
microphone hat.
Oh, the sock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the sock. There you
windscreen or
go. That's
sock or whatever.
It's
Yeah,
a fucking big ass sock, dude.
I know. Well, I don't think Pike is finding the threads on this microphone at all.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He's spinning it, but I don't think it's.
He's just spinning around.
Oh,
Did you
it
get
appears to
Pike?
be working now. I think he's doing it now.
I think he found it. Here he goes. He's going to reconnect it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are we in?
Hey,
Yeah.
there he is. He's back.
I heard everything.
I know. That's good.
Yeah,
yeah.
Greg, I couldn't wind it with the XLR in there. And trust me,
I
very super familiar with
Sparks.
XLRs. All right.
Sparks, let me know. That's what you're doing. So there you go.
Thank you.
Let's move on here to question number 3 because this is about my wife, but I want to bring it up because Pike, you were just talking about yours. This is from @MadmanOwns with a Z _hockey Steve. I believe it's what it is. When are you going to get Latin Fire on a podcast with you, Greg and Pike?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's Sparks the answer, right?
I don't want to. He's the first like ever. I mean, it's never
totally understandable.
Yeah, I don't want her on. It's not just because look, Greg and Pike have both met her. They've both hung out with her. It's not like I, shun her away and store her in a closet. But it's not because of Greg and Pike. It's because of you. People like you, committee members. I don't want her. I don't want to subject her to you. It's not Greg and Pike. True. It's actually several reasons. It's that, and then it's 2. She's watching the kids. It's the middle of the workday for most people, so it's not like I can have my kids running around here doing whatever. So when we do this, we record this in the middle of the day East Coast time. So
I'll tell you what, if you do it better be a higher level of Patreon.
Hey, listen, you freeloading bastard. Yeah, next week I'll have Latin Fire on. Once we go exclusive Patreon only for $5 on Friday. That's be the first time. No, actually, you know what? That'd be fun. We should we'll do that. Next time we have a live one, I'll bring Latin Fire on the live one that we do. The reverse 5 on Friday. I'll bring Latin Fire on. So but she gets camera shy, in all honesty. She doesn't really me too, she has an accent, and then to me, I don't even hear the accent anymore just because. Yeah,
she barely has an accent. I don't even notice it.
But she's really self-conscious of it. Like when you put a microphone in front of her face. Or
by the way, not to be creepy, but that accent's, awesome. Come on. Who the hell doesn't want to have a girl with that accent?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's a good accent.
I'd pay some cracker ass bitch to use that accent if she would let me. You know what I mean? That's.
Max Power says fuego. See, this is what I'm talking about. God damn it.
Yeah, see, there we go. There we go.
Oh, God. Yeah. You back off my wife. You sons of bitches. But no, I think what we'll do is, Lauren, Pike's wife, popped on for a minute during the last Reverse 5 on Friday. That was really cool of her. I'll try to get Latin Fire on the next time we do it. We should schedule one for this month, April. We should do another one coming up here. So make sure you sign up for the patreon.com/SparksRadio. What do you guys think? I mean, would that be boring? Would that be cool? Would you guys want, you guys have questions for her? Do you have anything you want to?
It'd be fun if you weren't here, I think. Wouldn't that be more fun, Greg? If we just swapped you guys out. You could watch the kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We can hear Sparks run around upstairs.
Wait a minute. You want to kick me off the show? What questions would
you ask? We didn't know that was our choice. If that was one of the options, but
Max is dating. Max has his own Latin Fire. All right, there you go, Max.
Nice.
So you understand.
There you go.
Man, those Latinas. They're just wonderful. Can't speak highly enough.
They are. See, mine always have M13 tattoos, so they're a little different, but still.
MS-13?
MS-13, yeah. But
yeah, see, I went with farther south than that. I went from you go from American Latinas, which are normal Americans, and then you go to Mexican Americans, which the farther south you go into Central America, then you start hitting MS-13 Latinas. Then you go to the Latin Americans that are just trying to flee the country for freedom. They're like, look, I'm sick of this oppression. The government is corrupt. I just need to get out of here. And that is my Venezuelan wife, who was just like, you know what? This place.
Yes. That's perfect for you. You know what I mean? You and your wife are a perfect match, I think, as far as, that kind of stuff is goals and whatever.
Yeah.
Myself, Myself, I like to date women who, like, if I say the rent's late, they go in the garage and get a box cutter and then come back with the money like an hour later. You know what I mean? And it helps me out. So those are just two, just depends on your tastes.
Yeah, I have a feeling once you meet Latin Fire, you're not going to think box cutter as well. You're going to think a cake decorator.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A lady who really appreciates like pottery barns. Like, that's my wife.
Yeah. Okay. This is no bullshit. The last Latina I dated, her husband was in the cartel, was in the jail.
That's
so,
right.
or one of those. Yeah, and I'm not lying, right? I mean.
That sounds super safe, Greg.
Yeah.
That's
like,
yeah.
4 dates in, she's like, I got to tell you something.
Yeah.
There might be some people coming after you.
the first phone we were texting each other back and forth on was like a burner he gave her or something.
Holy shit. Jesus.
I don't know. For some reason, it just excites me. There's juices, I don't know what it is. But.
Yes, it's the same reason why people go skydiving.
Yeah. Right.
It's adrenaline seeking. Greg just goes on dates with gang members' wives while they're locked up.
There was another one who actually I took her to a show and Sparks was there with his wife.
I met her.
And she, this is a different girl. She was dating a 1%er, which I had no idea what the fuck that was. I was like, oh, he's rich? Cool. I didn't know what that was. Apparently, it's like the most dangerous guys in this biker gang or something that she was like dating some guy. This other Latina girl. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I went up.
She was just out. You just went out and about with her? That's
we went to go see Bill Burr, actually, I think, at one point.
Interesting. More than that, like, she flew into town to hang out with Greg.
She did fly into town. And you know what's funny? She flew into town, and we didn't get along at all. And then, like, within 24 hours, we never spoke again. So,
and there you go. And there is, that's how dating Greg goes.
And if I hear a chopper out in front of my house every once in a while, I'm still ready. Like, okay, we'll see what's going on. Here we go. That scene in the Bronx Tale.
That's right, exactly. Everyone's outside. Oh, it's finally happened. Yeah. Greg's dating scene. All right, this next ones are pretty in depth. So here we go. Strap in. Question number 4. This comes from a DM. This is: my cousin needs a kidney. He's been on dialysis for the better part of 8 months. I'd say we're semi-close and used to roll together back in high school. Now I haven't talked to him in like 3 years, and he's hitting me up every day asking me what I think. I'm 50-50. What should I do?
Well, I mean, is he a match? Does it say in there he's a match? I
Doesn't say anything.
Okay.
I mean, I would imagine you should... Let's just consider
check that out.
Yeah, you gotta get tested to see if you're a match first, right? That's how it works. So
that's tough, man. I have a hard problem saying no on that kind of stuff.
Really?
I don't know. I would probably go through with it even if I didn't want to, just because it was a family member or something, and I didn't want to. I don't know. I'd probably find a way to get out of it.
Kidney to a family member?
Well,
I cannot see this happening. Yeah, you don't even get your family Christmas presents. You're gonna give them your kidney?
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't cost me anything, I mean,
so the fact that it's a free present, and then you know what? Maybe you're right, because then you're gift free for the rest of your life, bro. Remember that 10 years ago? I gave you my
yeah, exactly.
Merry Christmas.
And to be perfectly honest, selfishly, I'm thinking I'm going to lose a ton of weight after that surgery. So,
oh my, God.
That might be,
wow,
good idea.
Okay, so Greg has donated the kidney. What do you think, Pike?
I don't think so. Just because, like, I kind of drink a lot, and I feel like I'm gonna need. I don't even know what the kidneys do exactly, but I feel like I'm gonna need all the organs I can get at some point. So,
right.
Sorry.
Your cousin.
Sorry.
You're not close with any cousins. You would say no.
I don't think I have a cousin I would donate a kidney to. No.
Wow.
For sad reasons. Like, this guy I know right now needs a kidney. He's not my cousin, but like I know him. So like, where do you draw the line? What if my fucking brother needs one, and I've already given it out to some guy?
Oh, okay. So you're keeping it
True.
for close family members, not just acquaintances or something.
Well, and myself included. Like, what? Imagine giving one away, and then down the road, they're like, "Oh, your fucking one kidney's no good. You need another one." And it's like, "Well, I had
that
one."
Sucks.
That's,
Well, you better get it back.
Really suck.
I mean, do you have any family history of bad kidneys? Are you in like the? Are you like in the danger zone of kidney transplant?
Yeah, well, my grandpa died of kidney osis. No, I did not. I do not.
Kidneyosis.
Not that I know of. No, but you just
His
don't know.
grandpa
Like
was
I said,
Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, dude. All right, so you're saying no. I mean, if your brother needed a kidney, you give your brother a kidney, right? I mean, that's right. There's
that's
no
not
doubt.
the question, but maybe.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I'm
I'd have to, yeah, but I don't want to.
I know you don't want to, but I mean, we all have brothers here, and we would all give our brother a kidney. I mean,
I would not hesitate. Yeah, I wouldn't hesitate.
Right. It's kind of like, dude, you're my brother. You got to do it. If you don't give your brother a kidney, you're a trash human, in my opinion. I mean, that's like, what are you good for? What's the point of keeping him as a brother?
Right.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So it's really how close of a relationship this is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
For Pike more than me, yeah, because I'm not really close to anyone. So, like, I haven't talked to one of my cousins in probably 8 years. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. So all right, but yet you're more willing to do it.
Yeah, but again, I'd probably do it if you asked me. I mean, I don't care. Like, I mean, I don't have to be like, I don't know. I'm the kind of person to be like, oh, fuck. Like, all right. You know what I mean? I just do it. Like, but like, I wouldn't want to, you know?
Would you be more willing to donate a kidney or help me move? Which one?
Probably the kidney because of the dieting thing I was saying. I mean, that's
okay.
like, you know,
There's
I'm
some
going to lose a
benefit
ton of
for you.
weight. So,
Yeah.
yes. So,
Got it.
yeah.
All right. And Pike, you would help me move rather than give me one of your kidneys.
Oh yeah, anytime.
All right. See. I gotta go.
By the way,
I gotta go. Yeah, go ahead.
no, nothing. I was going to say nothing. I had way too many people fucking move. We can go on that for hours, though. So forget about it. Go
Oh,
ahead,
dude.
sorry.
Yeah. No. Look,
It's another thing I can't say no to. Like, why the fuck am I the only guy to answer the phone ever? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you haven't had anybody else? Like, whatever.
dude, I'll tell you what. As soon as you get a dental plan, you no longer can ask anyone to move. Like, that's how it goes, man. If you got insurance,
Yeah.
too old. Hire a person.
Yep. No.
My friends always pull.
And I don't
to,
even
like,
have a
they'll
truck
text you.
either.
Oh yeah, I'm just fucking arms and legs. That's all I got. And they'll text you like, "Hey, what's up?" What? And they'll be all cool about it. They're like, "Hey, what's up? What are you up to on Saturday? Got any plans?" And I'll be like, "Oh no, he wants to chill." All right, no, I'm wide open. He's like, "Cool, I'm moving. Need some help." I'm like, "Oh fuck, now you can't make anything up." You know, they just totally set you up.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, no, dude. When I moved here, I just hired movers, and people offer, and that's nice. But I know what that's just niceties, and that's cool, and it's fine. But at the same time, I'm not helping you move. You're not going to help me move. I don't want anybody. We're old. I'm not. You're old now. We're not going to sit there and hurt something because you're too cheap to fucking pay for, dudes to come over and help you, ex-cons to come over and help you lift your furniture. I'm not doing that. Get out of here.
Not to mention, I don't know about you guys, but every time you get there, it's like, oh, it's just the heavy stuff, and they haven't like touched anything. Nothing is packed up.
That's
so you're
another
like
thing.
helping
I know.
them clean up. It's like fuck off. Oh.
Yes. Nothing's ready
Yeah.
to go.
Well, then they act
Nothing's
like-
in a box. No, the box aren't even fucking put into boxes. They're still folded up in the corner. You're like, oh god.
And then they act like you're an employee, too.
Right.
Like, I'm not helping well enough. Like, fuck you. Like, I don't even have to be here right now. You know? I could be at home laying on my couch. Like, what are you talking about? Not carrying one.
Yeah. I honestly, I wouldn't even help my brothers move at this point. I wouldn't do it. I'd help them with like projects around the house. You need me to help, install something, put in a countertop, remove a bathroom, whatever, that kind of stuff I'm in. But moving your stuff, I'm not doing it. Hire a mover.
That's
Have them come in 4 hours later. Everything's done. Nope.
Dude, it reminds me of like when you go do a charity. Have you ever like worked at a charity for a little bit? Like, and they start acting like you're an employee, like and they're being dicks. I'm like, excuse me, like this kid didn't even have fucking shoes when I got here. Just be happy I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Like, I don't know what are you talking about right now. Like, I'm not doing it the right way, or we don't do that here. You know what? I don't do this here either. Fuck you. I'm leaving. Like, I don't want to be here. Like, get somebody else.
Here either. I know. My God, dude. I think of Greg Salerno because I've been going to Home Depot like 1,000 times a week because of this rental property. And I think of Greg Salerno every single time because now Home Depot and a million other stores alike in the world, you're the person checking it out. You're the person scanning.
Oh, God. That drives me crazy, dude.
Yeah. And I think of Greg who goes, I don't work here. You scan my bag.
Every time. Every time, bro. Every time. They'll be like, sir, I can help you over here. I was like, help me. It looks like I'm going to be the one working. I don't work here. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm helping out Home Depot because I'm paying you to work here right
now. Yeah. What's minimum wage? Because I want that. Yeah, okay? At least for me checking out my shit.
Dude, I'm paying an exorbitant amount of money, and then I have to scan it myself out.
Yeah.
I have to try to find that bag. I have to rub the bag for 5 minutes trying to find the thing. No.
Dude, and then you got something still in your hand that's like, put it on the thing. And you're like, there's no more room on the fucking thing. I'm buying a fucking lawnmower. Like, where am I supposed to put this fucking thing, dude? And there's nobody ever there to help you when it's beeping. Like, see an attendant. Hey, who's the fuck? If you have an attendant, why am I doing this? Like, have her do it. Like, I don't understand this. It's happening right now. Ridiculous.
So with that being said, dude, what you got to do is you got to find out how close you are to this guy, your cousin.
Yes.
Because I have cousins
I'm
not close to. We've all have cousins and family members that aren't close, we're probably a million times closer to a friend that we'd rather give a kidney to than a. So I would do that. I would say if you're really, really close to them, then go in for a test. Pray that it's not a match, and that way you don't have to give up your kidney. But at least you look good. But yeah, that's my advice. So good luck to your cousin, though. But oof, that's rough. Dialysis. All right, here we go. Question number 5. This is a long one. Here we go. Strap in. All the money shit you and Pike been doing really think. Okay, let me start over. All the money shit you and Pike been doing really thinking about refi my car and consolidating my debt, so thanks. My dad's pizza shop has been struggling since the pandy started, and he's thinking about selling. I told him no. It's been good to our family. It put me and my sister through college, but he's tired and shit's been hard. I was thinking about buying it and running it myself. I have about $2,300 saved up, but he said he'd sell our finance at 14%. Jesus. So I wouldn't have to come up with a big payment. What do you think? I'm in construction now, but I know the place like the back of my hand. All right. So there you go. We got a money question here. This is all the dad's pizza shop. The shop put him and his sister through college. He doesn't have any really cash, but he's been offered seller financing at 14%, which is that's pretty high. That's fucking ridiculously high.
First off, I'd say save some of that down payment and go back to college. And then that looks like you might need some help in that area more than a pizza shop, but we'll see. I don't know. Would you guys buy?
Yeah, I would buy it if I was doing construction, unless he loves construction, which I mean, I'm assume you probably don't live for it. So yeah, if you have a family business, like anybody who goes into the family business, like I totally get it. Because like who else has that opportunity? It's hard to fucking start a business, I would imagine. So if you got it just right there.
Especially established with customers already and stuff. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh, you just got to take it over. You don't have to change a thing except for things you think could be better. Yeah, I would do it.
Right.
And even at 14%, you'll make enough money. You'll be able to pay it off sooner than later, I would think. I'll buy the pizza place.
You're saying buy it and keep it in the family. Max on YouTube says clearly he was not an English major. Leave him alone, LOL.
Yeah. Me neither, so I don't feel bad.
Yeah. Here's what I do. I would look, obviously the pizza shop's got to be pretty good because it put you and your sister through college. So he's got to be turning over some kind of a profit. So obviously there's money in there. I don't know how pizza shops have been doing during the pandemic, but we're not going to be in a pandemic forever. Okay. So if your dad is old, he's like struggling, working all hours, trying to get this thing, and he's not, barely breaking even kind of a thing. I can see why that would wear someone down. But if you come in here and you know the place will like the back of your hand, you're probably a lot more savvy in terms of social media, Yelp and all this kind of stuff. If your dad doesn't know any of that stuff, he's still mailing out pizza flyers and going by word of mouth and that kind of thing. It could be tough. So the only thing I worry about is like, dude, how many pizza places are there? How many? Because if you're just competing with pizza, then you got to be the best fucking pizza in the world. And then you got to tell every single person, you got to get the word out. And then it's literally just like, how many dollars am I spending to get the word out via how much does that make me in profit? And that's a tough equation, dude. That's why pizza, these retail businesses are tough, dude, like that,
Well, you would think right now pizza places have to be killing it, though. I mean, most people, for people who still aren't leaving their houses as much as they were and ordering in a lot,
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
You
That's another good point. Like, is it a restaurant? Is he losing out on like is there like dine in that he's missing out that profit that normally would have,
you're
that
right.
kind of stuff,
Yeah. I think that, and I don't know this for a fact because I'm a dumb fuck, but if you have a pizza shop, you would think it would only have to be decent pizza to be able to beat out like Pizza Hut, Domino's, those kind of fucking places. So, I mean, like if I have a choice and there's Papa John's down the street, a Domino's down the street, and there's a reasonably priced pizza shop, I'm going to the fucking pizza shop.
You gotta go.
Before I'm going.
Always go to the local joint over the chain.
Right? Yeah. So I would think that would give you an advantage that way, And I don't know where this place is, but if it's in like the Midwest where they don't have a lot of good pizza places or, something like that, I think that would be a great idea.
Dude, but also, what sucks about pizza as a business owner? I would imagine it's just like you're stuck to your hood, your area of town.
Yeah.
You're not driving all the way over town to get pizza. You're not like, you know what I mean? You got like 5 pizza shops catering to like 30,000 people. Which of the 5 are you going to? You know what I mean? And that becomes your pizza joint. So it's like you're, all puns intended, you're arguing over a slice of the pie. I mean, that's what it is. You're trying to box out the rest of the other company.
Sure.
So,
but it also gives you that opportunity to like, they have like the pictures of like, hey, I'm from the neighborhood. There's all those pictures in there of people eating pizza and shit in there and whatever, eating their calzone, like, yay, with their fork in the air.
Right.
So, I mean, you get that too. It kind of gives like a little thing of the neighborhood thing to it,
Yeah. But my God, what a goddamn sniper your dad is, bro. 14% interest rate from himself. What do you...
Yeah, can we talk about that? What a dad.
What did you do to your father?
Yeah.
That you're saving the family business. He's like, oh, he'll do the money at 14. Yeah.
Dude, that's higher than the percentage rate on my BMW, dude. My credit's like a 320.
Yeah. Whoa. Good Lord. I'd watch out there, bud. Yeah. I don't know. Here's what Cody's saying. Cody Hansen's here. Happy birthday, Cody Hansen, 30-year-old. He says maybe pizza and a Handy's place. Haven't heard that one before. Could be fun. So go in there, get a pizza and a Handy. Just wash your hands.
Yeah.
Look at this. Max says, slap some pineapple on that bitch, and you're going to make a killing, which, I'm a big fan of pineapple on pizza. That's my favorite.
Me too. Which makes me anti-Italian, supposedly, but I still love it. I don't care.
Yeah, sorry. It tastes good.
Does.
Here we go. This Max also says, I would buy it and leave dad to run it for a while, continue making money in the construction business. Things are turning around soon. So your father becomes an employee. I mean, it sounds good.
I don't know a lot about this dad. Yeah, but I don't think he's down for that.
No.
No, okay, I don't either.
Okay, I'll just work for an hourly wage. Great. Good idea.
Yeah. I don't think a guy that's going to charge his son 14% is going to be fucking working for him for free in a restaurant or whatever.
Oh, and Dad, here's the other catch: is Now we're giving hand jobs, so you got to do that too.
Yeah, exactly. Tomorrow's your first day.
Yeah, that's when you order the white pizza.
Uh-huh.
Well, and I don't think, by the way, if your dad becomes your employee, but he's the one who's financing the whole thing, it's not going to be a good power dynamic. It's going to be like, look, I'm the owner. Be like, yeah, because I gave you all the money at 14%.
Exactly, yeah. By the way, where's my payment, bitch?
Yeah. Look, I would absolutely say, Dad, good. Thank you. It's my business now. I'd get a contract written up. I negotiate that 14% down. Maybe save up for a bigger down payment so you can negotiate that 14% down. But it sounds like your dad's looking just for a retirement in that respect. That's probably why he's asking you. But I would do that. And I would honestly think of, okay, there's 5 pizza shops in my local 7 to 10 mile radius where everyone's getting pizza. How do I become the number one out of those 5 shops? You're not competing, like Greg said, with Domino's and Pizza Hut. Fuck those places. Because he did a million times. Greg's going to die of a stroke. And then eventually we'll get some Latin fire up on here. So there you go. That's it for the show. Thank you so much. Make sure you're following these fine gents. All right. We're going to start with Greg Salerno here on all social media. Make sure you're jumping on them. Follow him. He's a great dude. Fist bump it at Greg Salerno on all social media. He's a wonderful man. And you got this guy over here. He fixes microphones. He will not help you with a kidney, but he'll help you move. Is at Pike Taylor Radio on all social media as well. And I am at Sparks Radio. Give us a review if you could. I hate asking for it. It makes me feel like a piece of garbage. So just go and do it. Help us out. And that's it for the show. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed it, sign up for the Patreon over there.
Patreon.com/SparksRadio.
And we'll see you next week because this thing is going exclusively over to Patreon. Shout out to the committee members, Max, Cody, Big Joe, and Donna. Thank you guys for being here, watching it live and chiming in. That's it. Any last words, gentlemen?
I want pizza.
Show's over, motherfuckers. Now get out of here.